Hi guys, my name is Alison Tietz and I'm your Sustainability Coordinator for Dining Services here on campus. And I have two students with me today.
I'm Sowmya and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Yeshritha and I'm a sophomore.
Great guys, thanks for spending some time with me after lunch here in Sowby Crossings. We're going to talk about some initiatives we have on campus, including our Waste Not tracking tablet and our certifications through the Green Restaurant Association. So have you guys ever heard about our tracking tablet in the back of the kitchens called Waste Not 2.0?
No.
Not yet.
So Waste Not 2.0 is our system that we have in the back of the house that helps us track our wastes. It's chef-driven, and we input our waste into different categories depending on if it is avoidable or unavoidable. So unavoidable waste, we consider things that nobody would have eaten in the first place, so things like eggshells, raw meat, or like a pineapple peel. Avoidable waste is the main category that we want to diminish, and that's going to be red waste. So we actually separate that into 5 different categories that we can track, including overproduction, whoops, so if we burnt something or something dropped on the floor, or even odds and ends, which is like if we slice a piece of bread wrong and it's sideways and maybe we can't reuse it.
So how does tracking waste help reducing waste?
Yeah, so how the system works, and we have a really great example of it, where about 2 semesters ago, we saw a spike in pizza waste. So every data point is centered to what kitchen station it's from. So we could see what time of day it was logged, how much it was logged, and where. So we saw that right after our lunch period, our pizza station was logging way more waste than we think it should have. So what we can do is we respond to that by having our chefs just stop cooking about 2 hours earlier than they normally would for the station, and then that pretty much eliminated all of that waste.
So how do the chefs go about tracking the waste?
So the waste is broken down not only into the different profiles, but also into containers. So the weight can be accurately measured through the container they use. Maybe they use a flat dish, maybe a full sheet pan, and then that number combined with the type it is. So either if it's wet, dry, mixed, or liquid, that helps us pinpoint exactly how many pounds it is. And then from there, the back of house, we can track the different trends of the type of food, the timing of it, and then we can edit it from there.
Do you think this program has helped reducing waste on the campus?
Yeah, it absolutely has. And because of all the data points we have, we can get exact numbers and percentages for everything. So from the 22 to 23 academic year, we had 26% of that red waste, that avoidable waste. And then we managed to reduce it the following academic year all the way down to 17%. So we think that's a pretty big difference, and we're very proud of that. You guys tend to eat a lot at Social 704, right? Mm-hmm. So have you seen any of the decals on the windows that say we're a Green Restaurant Association certified building?
No.
No.
No? Okay. So the Green Restaurant Association is an international nonprofit organization. They've been certifying thousands of different restaurants across the country since 1990. They use a scientific-based certification standard that helps operations become more green in their procedures. Both of our dining halls on campus, Social 704 and Sowby, are both 3 out of 4 stars certified. And then our newest addition is Charlotte Greens right upstairs that are at a level 1 certification.
So how do you get those stars?
So the certification process has 7 different categories. It's food, water, waste, disposables, chemicals, building materials, and then there's also bonus points for education and transparency. So this is one of our reports from the GRA for Sowby. And you guys just looked through some of the steps. What were some of the things that stood out to you as interesting?
For me, the waste category was very interesting, in my opinion, especially the disposable straw-free. It's very unique how you guys only give the straws when people ask for it, which also helps with like reducing plastic into the oceans and all of that. So I think that was really interesting.
Yeah, that's great. That also ties into, of course, all of our dishes are reusable, where we try to really eliminate the disposables in that category.
What I found interesting was that the food points was the highest for percentage of entrees that are vegetarian. It had 28 points. I was wondering, what about it? It's like 28 points.
Yeah, so the food category is basically broken up into the percentages of your menu that is vegan and vegetarian. So we have 38.59% of our menu is vegetarian, and that makes up a big chunk of those 28 points.
Yeah, I think that's really useful because a lot of people are vegetarian, including her.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard about our zero waste program we run at our home football games?
No, what is it?
The zero waste program for football is basically where we try to eliminate waste going to the landfill. So we prioritized recycling and compostable materials to help lower our total waste cost and of course help the environment. We have a fun slogan that we run where it's if you drink out of it, recycle it, and if you eat out of it, compost it. Okay. It kind of helps people figure out where to put which product once they're done with it. And that also aligns with how we only have 2 different kinds of waste bins on the concourse, so on the area where people hang out during football games. We only have recycling and compost. We don't have trash, which is great because that's kind of the first thing that people notice when they go to throw something away. They're looking for that familiar black sign that says trash or landfill, and then they pause because they only see 2 different options, options that they're probably not very familiar with, but we have helpful little signs and pictures so they can figure out what goes where, and then that also helps us the next day when we come back and sort through all the trash bags to ensure that we are reaching that high level of landfill diversion rate.
So how much are you able to keep out of the landfill?
The past 2 seasons, we've had amazing numbers for landfill diversion. We've averaged about 83%, and last year that's come up to 9 tons we've been able to either recycle or compost.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me today, guys. What was some of the favorite things that you learned?
One of the favorite things I learned was the 9 tons. I think that's a big number, and that was really interesting.
I really enjoyed learning about the GRA certification.
Great, awesome. If you guys want to learn more about some of our sustainability efforts in dining that we do on campus, you can check out our website under our sustainability page, or you can look at our Instagram or some of our other socials. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of the semester.